Kenpo to you guys. My name is Sensei Roger.
And I'm Paul.
And welcome to Kenpo for Intermediate Lesson 7. I almost said beginners, but that's a few videos back, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. But go back and watch them if you haven't watched them.
I have one of my online students. She's watching the videos and she sends me messages all the time. So I get back to her when I can. But here's the cool thing I like about her. She's probably not even on this video yet. She told me that she's just going to take her time and get good at the videos.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know, by the time she gets to this, she'll realize, she knows who, you know, she'll know that I'm talking about her. You know, but the thing is, I think that's awesome.
Right, right.
You know, just go back and just study the stuff that we had. Don't just run through this.
Right, right.
You know, that brings us to our quote for the day. You know, it's still Black History Month. I promise you guys I will bring you quotes from Black history. So this one is from Maya Angelou. Now some of you are like, who is that? Look her up. Especially if you are African American. Right. You should know this. You know, my pastor always says, you know, I have a pastor that's African American, and he always says that, you know, you need to know the history too. It's not just African American history; it's American history.
Right, right.
So yeah, you know, we all should know this. You know, there's great things from all types of people. It doesn't matter, you know, what nationality, race you are. There's greatness in every one of us, and that should be shining. And I love this quote. You want to read that?
Okay. It says, "All great achievement requires time."
Simple.
That's it. It's so
sweet.
True. Right, right.
All great achievement require time.
It does.
That's like the martial arts. You think you're going to get good at this stuff in a night?
Right. Yeah. Doesn't happen.
I'm good. All right. I had one class. I'm a master at this.
Yes.
That doesn't happen. So take the time, go back and train. All right, let's go over a move called Japanese clinch. So we're going to jump into this here.
All right. Japanese
clinch just takes a good old Japanese sword technique. This is something I added into this too. Is throw the left punch. I'm going to block out the extended block. You guys remember that, right? Extend it, then chop. So throw punch, extend it, chop, grab. I just kind of chopped my senior's cheeks go like this.
That's all right.
This is the time I wish I had a slow-mo camera so you could watch his cheeks go. All right, anyhow, I got him here. I'm clinching. When I clinch, I don't just grab like this. I definitely do not grab like this. Grab and then sink your hands on the base of the head. So come over here, please. Here, lift your head up a little more so they can see. You see, I got my hands like this. I'm also pinching my wrist and kind of my forearm across the neck as I'm grabbing. So we're over here. Now I'm going to throw a knee, step back. Knee, so I put this down and I step back.
Right.
Knee. These can go to the face, can go to the body, even to the leg. Okay, now we're stepping into MMA, aren't we?
Yeah.
See, the thing is, MMA is mixed martial arts. That's what Kenpo pretty much is, isn't it? It's Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, and it's also Hung-Gar Kung Fu. That's basically what Kenpo is made up of. You know, so you might see a few other things in there. You do see clinching in the Kenpo. You do see knees in the Kenpo. So this really isn't becoming a far stretch from Kenpo, is it?
Right.
It's right there.
Right,
All right, so throw the punch. We'll block, chop, grab. See, I adjust it because his angle. I knee here. I can knee here. See, I'm pulling him too.
Right.
That's where we're going to go at. Let's do this in the air. We're doing it off of a left punch at this moment. We can always do it this side too. You know, but here we go. You're going to do the extended block as you step, chop, grab. Now from here, throw the left knee, put it down and then step back. Right knee, put it down, step back, left knee. We only need to do like 3.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, a lot of our techniques, we do sets of 3 on things. And why do we stop at 3? Because if you didn't get out of it by then, it's not going to work.
You need to think of something else. Yeah,
if you're sitting there doing knee, knee, you keep going, it's probably not going to work if you didn't stop them in self-defense reasons.
And you might only, with this move, when he comes down and really, if you get that second chop, that hurts. I mean, right there might actually be enough for some people. If you get them hard enough right here, you might actually daze them. You only got to kick them once, and you're done. You
Well,
can
the
walk
thing is
away.
here, throw the punch. If I'm here, if I hit this just right,
Yeah,
the lights are out. It's game over.
yeah. Right.
If I hit it right, I could kill the person. Remember that this stuff is deadly.
Mm-hmm.
We wear the black gis is the traditional thing for the Kenpo. You'll see, it used to be where white belts would wear just straight white. I mean, the underbelts would wear straight white. And then the black belts were able to put the black on.
Right.
Because this is deadly. And that's what the black gi used to mean, is deadly. There's stories from the old timers they used to tell me. The old timers. I'm becoming
An old-timer.
old timer in this, but the thing is, the guys have been around a lot longer than me. They used to tell me that they'd step into a tournament with a black gi on, and then some people wouldn't want to fight them because this meant death.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like the ninjas, you know, things like that. It just meant death. So that's what this art is the killing art.
Right, right.
Alright, so from here, throw a punch wide. So I can step in. So go back again. As I see that, I got that here. I extended block. Then I can go into that. So I don't have to block then step.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. Throw a more straight punch. Now I have to block then step. Because if I step and block, I'm getting punched in the face. I'm walking into it.
Right, right.
Hold the punch out. See, here's the thing. The punch is coming directly straight at me. I got a couple options. Knock it away, move forward. Or step out of the way, this way. Or step out of the way, this way.
Mm-hmm.
So if they come straight at me, I went back, now I can move forward. So that's a couple ways that you guys can play around with this Japanese sword.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I could take this Japanese sword and do like an hour-long video of just this. Seriously, we could do so much stuff with it. It's an
Yeah,
awesome
yeah.
technique.
Right.
Let's do this one more time. We're going to extend the outward block. Here's the thing. We do want to hit here and rake it across. I want to go over this real fast on that. So he's got his arm here. I'm striking a nerve here.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm raking down that arm.
Right.
That's going to make his whole hand go numb.
Right,
I didn't
right.
say this before. You know, in the beginners, because would you really get it? A beginner, I mean, you can get it, but
Right.
I just want you to get movement at that time. Now you guys are intermediate moving towards advanced.
Mm-hmm.
So now we can start getting more theories to stuff.
Right, right.
And knowing why and
Mhm.
how to just, you know, put a little more
Right,
destruction in there.
right, right.
Then we got the chop. Now we grab. Bam, bam, bam. Paul's like having fun with that.
And,
He's like trying to get his balance. It's hard to.
but that move, that block and then raking back will come in handy. There's other moves where you're going to have to learn how to drag that arm down someone's arm for a grab. Yeah, so it's all...
I mean, there's so much you can do. Look at this. Oh, chopping with this other hand. I'm doing
Yeah.
it. Now you're drawing someone in. Oh, wait. Don't watch it. You didn't see that. That's later on. All right. So one more time. Block, chop, grab that neck, throw the knee, just put it down, step back, knee, put it down, step back, knee. Remember, don't be stuck in the box saying you have to stay here. You can come around like this. Side step,
Movement, right.
use some movement. We're becoming intermediate to advanced here.
Right.
We're moving towards it.
You got to adapt.
Yeah.
If a guy's my size, you can move them around. If the guy's 300 pounds, you're not going to be dragging them all over, so make them knees quick or...
We're moving to almost halfway through intermediate, so it's time to start moving a little bit, right? Let's go to long one. We're doing part 1 through 7. So we're almost done on our 9th video. We're going to finish long 1. And then we're going to go into a new form, which is a YouTube exclusive, just for you guys. So stick around to at least to finish that one. You guys get something that I don't teach here.
Right.
My students inside the studio here to work with me don't get this, except for Paul, because he's doing it with me.
Right. Yeah, I don't even know what it is yet.
You don't
so
even
it's
know
all
what it is.
The Roger food. Yeah.
I made it together through techniques, and it's going to be good, so just stick around for that. All right, let's do this long one. Let's go with the fancy bow. Step 1, step 2, come back, step back, block, punch, right, back, step, and out, punch, and out, punch, turn, elbow, up, punch, step back, up, punch. Paul's jumping the gun at me. Downward block, punch, step back, downward block, punch. Left in, right in, left in. Here we go. Right, left, right. Move your left foot. We're going to face over here. Left in, right out. Left out. Right out. That was apart from last week, right? All right, now from here. Left, right, left. Shift this foot. Adjust that foot. Now you're going to go with the inward like this. Up. 1. Here's 2. Then 3. Paul's just getting this for the second time. We did it just before the video. Step back. Okay, right in, left up, right up, left up. Okay, so after we just did the part on this wall, this is what it's going to look like. We're coming in, up, up, up. Step back, up, left.
Yeah, I got it.
Good.
This is why I watch these every week to try to get this down. Every week I watch these at least twice. It's still a problem. That's all right.
During his private lesson, we do the mixed martial arts, and then he doesn't even ask me to do the kata. We don't. You got a lot of material to work with. So he does this on his own, and then when he comes to do the video, he's doing it with you guys.
Right. So I think I should learn like everybody else, and we'll see how we do.
He started doing that on his own. He told me, I'm learning like everybody else on it, except for the fact is he's here with me doing the video, so he gets hands-on. But he's going home practicing just like you guys. He tells me too, sometimes it's hard for him to understand with the kata on the video, and he has to look at the video, or go like this, put his back to the screen and then do the move, because sometimes he's trying to picture in there.
Right.
It's hard to do, guys. I understand that, but you know, like I said, this is where we're at.
It is nice when he goes over it from the different points of view, and that helps.
Does it help?
It helps. It helps me, yeah, because then I can see you. I'm like following you from behind. It works out really nice.
If you guys have any comments on this stuff too, you know, let me know. I mean, say, hey, can you do this? Or help us out.
Right.
You know, I'll consider it. You know, someone asked me to do a video, and I told them I'll work on it. I got a couple other videos I'm doing first. But yeah, I'm going to work on it and put it out for them. I'm not going to be like a genie in a bottle where you request something, I'm going to give it to you every time. You know, but yeah, I will do what I can on it. Let's go to reviewing the technique. Blocking the kick. This is a very basic technique. Someone's throwing a kick, step back, downward block. Now from here, I'm going to throw the punch. I can go to the rib, I go to the head. Now throw the other kick. It worked the same way either way, didn't it? Didn't matter.
Right.
There was a Tracy's Karate tournament up in here in our area in Ohio, and we just had it the other day. I was dog tired in that tournament. I was dog tired because I only had like a little bit of sleep the night before. Then we judged all day, and then I go, okay, now we gotta. You know, now the black belts get to compete. I was dog tired. Then we did form, weapon form. Now it's sparring time. I'm already like, ugh. He was there. He watched it. And I'm sparring the one guy. You know, I'm fighting with him. I'm trying to move around a little bit. I'm like, I'm just dying. At one point, I just wanted this. Okay, throw a kick. I did this to this. I threw the kick. So this is almost like blocking kick. If I just went from like a kung fu standpoint and just went like this. I down blocked front kick. I'm gonna put some of those videos out too of the tournament. You guys can check it out. Let us know what you think about it. Not the greatest martial artist in the world, but I'm pretty decent because I required time, didn't I?
Right. Yeah,
I achieved my black belts. This is my first belt. I wore this at the tournament. I figured I'll wear it today.
Right.
You know, this was my first black belt. It's all beat up. It's been used. Someone thought that I actually wore this out on purpose one time because I look so young.
Yeah.
I'm not as young as I look, as you guys hear me sometimes talk about it. But the thing is, I'm not that old either, but I've been doing this stuff, and I've been training daily. Tie this stuff every day for so many years, it'll turn. It'll turn. So, but that's it. I mean, blocking the kick, let's go over that. Downward block, there's the punch. Now, of course, we're not going to leave that hand out.
Right,
yeah.
snap that.
Bam. Now, here's something I've done before, too. Since we're reviewing, let's add something to it. Intermediate, let's move a little.
Okay.
We're talking about footwork here in the studio anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
So since it's footwork here in the studio, I want to take it and share it with you guys too. So last month was stance, I shared that a little bit, this time it's footwork.
Right, right.
So here we go, step back, here's the downward block. Now one step, there's that reverse plunge. Let's take that one step here, lift this foot up, go forward, and go into a soft bow stance, there's that. So now we're mixing the stance and then and the footwork together. So again, if you're standing here, step back down, lunge forward, bam. There's a part B variation of this technique in our system too, is down, front kick.
Right.
But the thing is, sometimes it takes some time to get that leg out there. Here you might not be quick enough with your response.
Right.
With a punch you might be smoother with. You want to go here.
Right.
Or what if your legs don't work that well?
That's true.
You kick down punch. That's what's nice about, Kenpo. We're not known for kicking. Well, the funny thing is that the tournament, he mentioned to me, these guys are Kenpo guys, but I see them kicking more than anything.
Right.
Because the tournament was 2 points a kick, 1 point a punch.
Right.
There's a Taekwondo guy there that seemed to be punching more than the Kenpo guys. I'm like, did something get reversed here?
Yeah. It was fun to watch. It was
pretty
better
funny.
tournament.
It was fun. Hey, if you guys haven't subscribed yet,
What are you waiting for?
there we go. And check us out on Facebook.
Yeah. Pass these videos along.
And Twitter.
Yeah.
Shodan1197, you'll find us under. And then also you can contact us at Shodan1197nation@yahoo.com.
Right.
I haven't really got any emails on that yet, but eventually someone will email me and they'll go, oh man, I got an email, I got to respond.
Right.
You guys can put me to work.
Real quick, about what he was talking about at the beginning about the girl that's doing these videos and taking her time. By the time this is done, almost 4 years worth of lessons, there'll be about 100 different lessons, things that you can learn. If you took anything, guitar, drum, anything, and did it 100 lessons, how good would you be?
Yeah.
Think about it.
She's practicing it. She's going
Yeah.
over and over and over it. That's what she said to me. She's going over it. She's going to get better.
Right.
She's going to get better. And sometimes some of us have, physical restrictions. Sometimes we don't. If you do not have any physical restrictions and you do this stuff, you'll get pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one thing I really, really want to say. I know I put it in the disclaimer too. If you practice this stuff with somebody, but be mindful, throw a punch. Slow it down now. Start slow like that. Don't go, ha, bam! Why didn't you block it? Because I'm not good yet. Take your time and you guys get better. So,
Yeah, don't knock your friend out.
yeah, and God bless you.
Thanks for watching.